What is going on, guys? It is your good buddy Rutabaga, and today's video we've got a lot to talk about, mainly pertaining to Panda Squad and EZG, so let's jump right into it. First thing I want to say, though, is thank you so much for the support, guys. Thank you for the support you show me on stream. Growth has been absolutely insane. We're up to like 2,100 and something followers, just about 2,200, so that's absolutely amazing. So just want to get that out of the way. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's been absolutely amazing. The growth has been great. So, as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of Advanced Warfare. I've been playing Black Ops 2 lately. You know, that's like my big thing on the stream is Black Ops 2 with viewers. But in kind of my moving away from Advanced Warfare and the current competitive scene into Black Ops 2, and starting more growing my personal brand and Panda Squad, I've moved kind of too far into the wrong direction. So let me explain a little bit. So as you guys know, my morning stream has been like Panda Squad. That's kind of my thing. That's my group of supporters is Panda Squad. That's my personal branding. And what I mean by I kind of moved too far in the wrong direction is it's basically become that my morning stream is only focused on the growth of Panda Squad and my personal branding, which is great for me, but it was never my intention to move so far in that direction that no support was going to EZG. And that's where some things have actually got to be changed. It was never my intention to just like use EZG's channel as a way to grow. Like EZG is still, I'm still the co-owner of it. It's still something I want to grow and see succeed. And so it was never my intention to, you know, take this morning spot on the stream and start growing my own brand and then just drop EZG. And that's kind of slowly what it started to become. And I was kind of blind to that at first. And me and George had a long talk about it, and I was kind of opened up to some things, and that's why I'm making this video. To kind of explain the different direction I'm trying to go and what's going to happen with Panda Squad, what I want to do with EZG. So I think the biggest thing to mention to you guys is I wouldn't say that I was ever a bad owner of an organization. I don't think I was ever a bad manager, really bad at what I was doing with EZG. Even before George was around, I didn't feel like I was doing a lot of awful things or doing a bad job managing it. Even with Neighborhood up to when I got into EZG, you know, started running EZG, even with Neighborhood, I felt like I was fairly good at managing everything and running everything, and yeah, you know, I didn't feel like I was horrible at it, but the thing is it's also something I didn't excel at. The whole management thing and keeping track of everything at EZG on a business level and from a big perspective and overseeing everything, it just wasn't necessarily something I excelled at. What I do excel at is content creation, streaming, kind of doing my own thing. I've been an entertainer my whole life. Like when I was a kid, I did, you know, plays. I actually sang and danced. If that's kind of weird. I don't really talk about that a lot, but like I've always been someone who enjoyed entertaining people, and that's why I think I excel so much at making videos and streaming. So in order to utilize my skills to the best of my ability and get the most out of me to help EZG, I'm kind of shifting away from the management side of EZG, which is fine. Like, I'm not worried about it. This is actually really good for everyone, and I'm still gonna help where I'm needed, but I'm not gonna like just directly like wake up and have this list of EZG stuff to do like I have been. And a lot of times, like, I'm a super forgetful person. It's hard for me to stay on task, and not only that, but I haven't been that effective trying to do Panda Squad and EZG, all this managing stuff. So we've kind of decided that I would shift more into a content creator and streamer for EZG. I'm still a co-owner, and the other thing that we're going to be doing is from now on my morning streams. So when I'm on there in the morning, it's no longer just, you know, Panda Squad, because what's happening is people are coming to the stream later in the day, or they'll come and see that I'm not on and they'll just take off. You know what I mean? And that's the exact opposite thing of what I want to do. When I'm streaming, I want people to enjoy the EZG channel itself and want to come back regardless of what EZG member is streaming. I want EZG to be growing as a whole, and you guys getting to know these other members of EZG and getting to enjoy their streams as well, and overall just be supporters of EZG, if that makes sense. So with that said, if you guys are, you know, Panda Squad and you're on there just for me, that's where, if you're a legit Panda Squad, then you've got me on my Twitch, you've got me on Twitter, and I follow like everyone back so you guys can talk to me. You've got me on YouTube is the big one. I really want to see more of Panda Squad on YouTube, but I have all that to worry about my personal brand, you know, until I get either my own MLG channel or am able to stream on Twitch more. But while I'm streaming on EZG, I really want to be growing EZG as a whole, because EZG needs to be growing. EZG, I mean, it's the team that I'm a part of. I want us to be succeeding as a whole instead of just me. And the way things have been going now, I've actually been hindering that, and that's not what I want. Now, I also understand that you may only like my stream. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've seen some of the other guys in EZG and you don't necessarily like watching their stream. Now, that's fine too. But the thing is like, I mean, people will go in the chat and just like ask where I am and then leave, and it's like, well, you know, that just is kind of puts a downer on whoever's streaming at the time, and I don't want that. I don't want to put that on other streamers. These guys are my teammates just as much. And so what I'm asking, this is what I want to ask of you guys, if you guys are some of those guys that are mainly there for my stream, is give these other streamers a chance, watch them, and then not only that, but you know, help them become better streamers, because we want everyone at EZG to be the best they can possibly be. You know, watch their stream for a while. If you don't like it, you know, send me a DM or something and be like, hey, you know, I will watch on the streamer. I think they could do a better job by doing this. They need to be more active. You know, whatever you think that they can do to make their stream better, because then I'm able to go to the streamer and say, hey, you know, I got some feedback for you. This is what you're doing in your streams, and this is what you can do better. And we really, at EZG, if you know us at all, we want to help every member become the best they can possibly be and reach whatever goals they may have. So we really want more involvement from our fans and from our community to help make that happen. I think I've covered pretty much everything I want to say in this, guys, but I just can't stress enough, you know, help support EZG as a whole, not just me. Like I said, I'm shifting away from management. I'm going to be, I mean, you're going to see a lot more videos popping up for me soon. My PC should be here in like a week. I finally got the issues resolved of why it hasn't sent out, and I'm going to be pumping out YouTube videos. It's going to be really awesome. But yeah, I'm basically kind of shifting away from the management side of things. We just brought back Bosco. I'm super excited for that. If you guys know before, like, what happened with Bosco, like, me and him, okay, let me be very clear, like, I never had a problem with him. We just didn't get along as far as like working on things. I need to mute my phone, sorry about that. We just didn't see eye to eye. We kind of had different methods of accomplishing things, I guess, and it just kind of clashed, so we could never work well together. But the thing is, he's an amazing manager, and he knows how to get stuff done, and honestly, so it works perfectly, because he's going to be taking over and getting tons of stuff done, and I can just focus on making videos for EZG, making videos for my own channel, and streaming as much as possible, and providing good content, and helping kind of be on the front lines to be able to interact with our community and be more of a face to represent EZG. And it's more of where I excel. I'm super happy about it. I'm excited for what's coming up and the changes that are being made. So I hope you guys are too. I hope this video helped you guys out. Like I said, just want to touch on this again. Panda Squad, you still exist, but I want you to be EZG supporters as well. You know, I want you guys to be supporting EZG just as much as you would support me. And if you don't, that's totally fine. But you know, I mean, obviously don't be awful about it, but come check me out on my channels, and keep up with me regardless. And I think that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave a comment. If you have any thoughts about where things are taking a turn, just hit me up on Twitter. I don't know. Yeah, I'm super excited, guys. It's going to be a good time. So we'll see you in the next video. Peace.